What if I told you that a doctor earning $500,000 a year and living in a mansion could be poorer than a plumber earning $80,000 who drives an old truck? Would you believe it? This is a story of two different life paths. In the affluent part of the city lives a doctor named Evans. He is successful in his career and a role model of success in the eyes of all his friends. He lives in a $2 million house, drives a $100,000 luxury SUV. His wife wears a designer watch, and his kids attend expensive private schools. Every weekend is spent at the country club. His life looks like a perfect page from a fashion magazine. On the other side of town lives a plumber, Mr. Chen. Every day, he drives his aging work truck through the streets. He lives in a modest $400,000 house, which is almost paid off. He doesn't wear designer brands and rarely dines at expensive restaurants. His life seems simple, even a bit boring. 10 years passed. A minor economic downturn caused the income from Dr. Evans' private practice to plummet. Overnight, he found himself bankrupt. The bank repossessed his house and his car. He had to move his family into a small rental apartment. At the exact same time, Mr. Chen, the plumber, made a decision that surprised everyone. He retired. He told his children that the assets he had accumulated over the years were more than enough for their family to live a truly free life. What on earth happened? How could a doctor with $1 million income lose to a regular worker earning a fraction of what he did? The secret doesn't lie in how much they earned, but in the true measure of wealth that most people ignore: net worth. Most of us are accustomed to judging a person's wealth by their income, but in reality, this is a fatal illusion. True wealth is not what you earn, it is what you ultimately keep. This kept portion is your net worth. The formula is terrifyingly simple. Everything you own assets, everything you owe liabilities, equals your net worth. Let's look at Dr. Evans' wealth. Is his $2 million mansion an asset? Yes. But behind it, he carries a $1.8 million mortgage. That massive loan is a liability. His $100,000 luxury car is an asset, but he still owes $80,000 on it, which is another liability. Add in his children's student loans and various credit card installments, and if you put all his assets and liabilities on a scale, you find his net worth is shockingly low, possibly even negative. He had a high-income cash flow, but this cash flow was like a raging river that passed through his account without leaving anything behind. It was merely used to water the glamorous-looking desert made of his liabilities. Once the river ran dry, the desert swallowed him whole. Now, let's look at Mr. Chen. His $400,000 house is an asset, but he only has $20,000 left on his mortgage. His old truck, which isn't worth much, is an asset, but it was paid off in full long ago, carrying no debt. Most importantly, the money he saved over the years turned into a growing investment portfolio. Stocks, funds, these are pure assets. So when he put everything on the scale, the asset side far outweighed his negligible liabilities. His net worth was a very healthy positive number, and it was constantly growing on its own. What Dr. Evans pursued was looking rich. What Mr. Chen pursued was being rich. Looking rich is something you have to work tirelessly for, but being rich is when your money works for you. So the real question is never how much do you make a month, but what is your net worth? On the day you stop working, will it be your assets that support you or your liabilities that consume you? That number is the ultimate judgment on all the financial choices of your entire life.